Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. Just out at the park today, and the topic of this video is staying positive despite all the negative things going on in the world. So yeah, the house prices have gone up a lot. Wages haven't really gone up very much on average for decades now, and a lot of people growing up without much prospects, whether it be that they don't feel like they can do well financially, or look at the lake there, something to be grateful for. But yeah, basically people are growing up without much hope. They're a lot of them are dropping out of society, just choosing to play video games to distract themselves, and I don't necessarily think that that's the way. I think you should try to do everything that you can do to become the person that you want to be and do the things you want to do in life, and not complain about it, not put all of your energy into lack and just all the negative stuff. Like dating is now becoming increasingly more difficult. Instead, put all of your energy into being the person that you want to be, because all these things will fall into place eventually once you become the person that is worthy of having those things. You gotta ask yourself, am I actually worthy of these things? And in some cases, people deserve a lot more than what they get. But the thing is that even though things have gone downhill, but you gotta remember that at one time things used to be a whole lot worse, and this is just a period in time where things are turbulent, and things will eventually get better. There's always been times in history like world wars and things like that have shaken things up. There's downturns in the economy and life in general, but we've always bounced back. And of course, when times are uncertain, there's dark things going on. People are becoming increasingly more disconnected. Mental health problems are really bad right now. We have to just kind of take a step back and just try to appreciate all the things that you do have. Stop worrying about owning a house maybe, or whatever, or getting a dream job, because just put all of your energy into abundance mentality, focusing on what you do have right now and not on what you don't, because you're just going to create more of what you don't have. Instead, focus on the right mindset of thinking, well, I have everything that I need to get everything that I want. And then because then you will be able to get what you want eventually. It might take a month, a year, 10 years, but life is long. We can just enjoy the process. And there's all this like rush now because people are seeing all these people online and doing better than them, so they feel like they're not like doing well in life, when really most people aren't doing that well in the grand scheme of things. But we have to just like I said, take a step back and just appreciate everything that we do have right now and use all of what we have right now to our advantage. We've got phones, we've got computers, we have everything that we need. You can literally, if you want to, you could start earning money from it right now. We have all of the resources that we need. We have our brain, we have technology, and start to actually use these things to make a better life for yourself. And if you're someone who's like negative about dating, for example, and then just, you gotta first love yourself and prioritize yourself, actually build yourself up as a person. It just means that it's gonna maybe take longer than it used to. People are kind of waiting longer to settle down because they don't need to settle down so early now. Think about it, one time when, you know, they would have had like kids quite young, they kind of had to, you know, because they were like, basically they weren't even living long enough to raise their kids if they had them too late. Like if they waited till like 30, 35 to have kids, then chances are they might not even make it to like 50, 60 years old. So they would want to have the kids quite young, settle down young, and just like, so if you're like still in your 20s and even 30s and you still haven't found somebody, then there's always hope. And that's just something I need to remind myself of. It's like, yeah, I'm going to be 30 this year, and it does feel like sometimes it does feel like I'm falling behind, but I'm like, and it can be difficult, you know, it can be to, you know, stay positive, and I get frustrated sometimes because I feel like things should have fallen in place, but I have to also take responsibility for myself and focus on the things that need to be done, and focus on just being grateful for the things I already have, because once you get into gratitude, then you start to receive more, I believe. That's like, because nobody wants to give to someone who's ungrateful. So when they see you're grateful, then it's like you're putting out a certain energy of gratitude, and people are more likely to want to give to you because you're emitting so much positivity. You'll receive more of that from people. So you have to kind of look at yourself. If you find that you're not getting what you want in life, start to appreciate what you already have, not what you don't have. So yeah, things are dark, and it's not good to be comparing to the past all the time, because we can't go back to the past. But oh, things used to be so much better. We can't be doing that. We can't be distracted with what happened in the past, because it's completely irrelevant. We're in 2025, and yeah, it's time we kind of just actually just focus on what we have right now here in 2025, and not what we don't have, because that just leads you to be depressed and miserable. So don't compare yourself to other people, of course. That's just going to lead you to misery as well, because someone else is always going to have something that you don't have. And again, when you focus on what you don't have, then it's just going to make you feel insecure, like feel like you're not enough, when really we're already enough. We already have enough, and we need to realize that we already are enough as we are. We don't need any item or whatever. We don't need to keep up with the Joneses and all that, and get yourself in debt to try and get things that are probably not even really going to make you happy anyway. Trying to please other people or whatever. It's like, we don't need to do any of that. Focus on your happiness. So It's like, if you need approval from other people, then you need to look within. You need to give yourself approval. Who cares about what other people think? And it's like, yeah, people are becoming more selfish now. People just are all out for themselves, so why would you care about what any of these people think anyway? You know, and it's dark, but we have to just accept the reality instead of complaining and wishing for things to change. Change starts from you. You can't make the whole world change just by your actions, so just accept that the world is what it is, and do the best that you can to live your best life. And you shouldn't need to kind of chase the like external validation. It should all come from within, and it's become a thing where it's like people are chasing it more now because it's like they're so deprived, because we're so disconnected. Like, people just don't have a lot of friends to comfort them in times where they feel like they're, you know, like they're insecure or whatever. And yeah, just it's all down to basically just focusing on your mental health. Stop trying to please other people. Of course, I'm not saying just don't care at all about other people. Focus on you and the people that mean the most to you. Also, it's okay to ask for help sometimes. You know, if you're feeling like down and you're not happy in life, just ask. You know, maybe there is somebody out there, but there's no harm in asking. It doesn't make you a bad person. You're not a burden on somebody just for asking for help. Like, we all need help sometimes, and some people will be happy to help you. That makes them feel better because they've helped you. So sometimes we can like sort of just like bottle things up inside, and we don't know what to do. It's like we don't feel like we don't want to burden others, so you need to get that out of your head that you're burdening other people by asking for help. And if they don't want to help you, then they're probably just being selfish, and just don't let it get to you. But yeah, I don't think I've got much else to say really. But yeah, just don't let all this negative crap get you down. The world is what it is, and we have to stay positive. And I know it can be a bit difficult, but you have to just stop consuming all this content that is making you feel insecure. Stop consuming all the negativity. Start focusing on the solution. Start getting in shape. You want to get your health better. That'll affect your mental health as well. Start to and also make you more attractive. Start a business or a side hustle or something. Start making more money so you feel more achieved. Maybe start your own YouTube channel. Start some new hobbies, so you feel like you're achieving in life and that you're moving somewhere. You know, sometimes we're going to be our own worst enemy, where we'll complain, but it's like we're doing nothing about it though. We're just kind of being lazy and like complacent, but it's your own fault then. If you can't get off your ass to actually do something about it, then you know, it's just your fault then. So yeah, it's just, the thing is that people can only help you if you're willing to help yourself, though. So yeah, trying to think if I've got anything else to say. Not really, but yeah. So I kind of just don't really have any like resentment towards anybody anymore. I was very like, I could get kind of bitter about people and wish that people would be better and whatever, but I've kind of just surrendered that people are the way they are. We've all been through our own experiences in life, and we can't let that affect our mental health. It's like, so that's another thing. It's like, yeah, if you've been messed in the head by somebody, like maybe it's like some body of the opposite sex, for example, that just wants to like kind of chip away at your self-esteem and your mental health, then yeah, you just you can't let this stuff get to you. These people are hurt themselves probably, so we need to like give love out to everybody, even if they've done something bad to us, because in the long run that's going to actually make us feel better, because we're actually helping them to, you know, maybe we can try and help them. Actually, we've got to see them as the person and not this monster that they can be perceived as. So, because that's just, it's just gonna, you're just gonna keep that bitterness towards them if you just keep reacting, and it's like you've got to just focus on the right people in your life, but show love and, you know, kind of and forgiveness to those who have treated you bad. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of in the Bible about forgiveness and all that, but it's like, some people think that you shouldn't just like forgive everybody, but forgiveness isn't about forgetting what someone's done. It's just about not holding any grudges, just letting go of that bitterness, that resentment, that just like hatred. It's not good to feel these sort of feelings towards people, and yeah, so that's something I just wanted to mention there. Yeah, but I just want to go forward and I just want to just focus on my happiness and those around me that are supportive, and there's no point in me putting any energy into hating on people who have betrayed me or whatever, because at the end of the day it's just going to like stress you out. It's probably even going to reduce your lifespan if you keep stressing yourself out, constantly worrying about, not worrying, I mean, constantly getting annoyed at people for what they've done. So we have to have some empathy, is what I'm saying. And I feel like people lack empathy a lot these days. I don't know what it is. I guess maybe social media has done a number on people, but we need to start being more empathetic towards each other instead of being pathetic towards each other. Yeah, that maybe that could be a t-shirt, I don't know. Start being empathetic, stop being pathetic. Yeah, but yeah, so we all just need to come together and like I said, just let go of these emotional burdens that it's just not worth it. If someone's betrayed you, then maybe just say, you know, maybe you need some help, just because this ain't right, you know, just try and show some empathy for these people, and that's something I'm kind of just telling myself that, really, because I can sometimes be nasty to people who I feel like have been nasty to me. And we're only human, but like we have to try and overcome these just like urges to react. So anyway, I've been ranting enough, I think, so I'll see you all in my live at 7 PM UK time, so take care. I'll see you all then. Peace out.